We have tons of different types of art to hopefully tickle your little fancy and ignite a fire to incite you to go explore what other amazing things we have in the city as well, including the food and all the others. Our first piece of art is this wallpaper on the wall here. It's called About Face because, of course, you look in the mirror, it's all about your beautiful face. And we have 4 other installments by this gentleman. His name is John Sherman. He's the Willy Wonka of wallpaper and truly lives up to that name. So if you check out his website, flavorpaper.com, you can even find lickable wallpaper, scratch and sniff wallpaper, glow in the dark wallpaper, literally anything you can think of, he probably has it. So keep your eyes peeled for the cool wallpaper inside. None of it is scratch and sniff or flavored. COVID kind of ruined that for us. But they are pretty fun and exclusive. So get some photos with them while you're in here. And then over here, this is George Porter Jr. He plays the bass for a band called The Meters, and he chose all the music you hear today. And his portrait's actually on a wooden coffee table by JamNola Williams. We really love to upcycle and recycle, so this is one really cool example. And without further ado, let's go ahead into the first room. Feel free to knock on wood if you'd like. Good luck as we move on. Through the hurricane doors into the Feather Forest. Now, ironically, the Feather Forest contains no real feathers because the artist is straight up allergic to birds. Her name is Julianne Lanyap. She's a costumer. And so her big project for this room was to basically tell her peers that you don't necessarily have to use real feathers to make something seem feathery. And so she recreated this idea of an abandoned home in New Orleans after years of being left behind and has been reclaimed by nature, but all the nature is recycled material. So like this is a shower curtain here, along with this one. This is a vinyl vine. This is a blue tarp leaf like on your broken roof, vinyl leaves. This is like a tinsel feather here. We've got Mountain Dew and Sprite bottles all chopped up in different ways in there. This is like a big old Gatorade jug and then a pink fishbowl and then another one on top of that. Water bottles, plastic spoons, Mardi Gras beads, all different kinds of stuff. And then my favorite faux feather are these ostrich feathers made of wedding dress tools. So get a picture under there. If you want to feel some of those textures, go right ahead. And when you're ready, just meet me on this in this next room over here.
You can touch it, James.
Well, if you still got a tickle, you can go through this Yeah, we're waiting for it.
Feather garden, but it's more like leafy.
Yeah.
And it just says,
Mostly
that looks like, these look like feathers.
Oh yeah, there are. Where do y'all walk from? The corner? There's a lot of residential homes in this area. We're just starting to have more businesses kind of come up around here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood for the most part. Yeah.
Oh,
Come on in, everybody. Feel free to have a seat.
scoot down, babe.
Gonna have a little movie break in here, just a couple minutes. This room is called All on a Mardi Gras Day. It's dedicated to a documentary of the same title that was filmed by the guy on this portrait over there. His name is Royce Osborne, and he's painted on coffee filters. That's why the portrait itself is so round around the edges. But Royce dedicated 33 years of his 57-year-old life to this documentary. It's got tons of footage of the Black Masking Indians, the Baby Dolls, the Skull and Bone gangs, the Social Aid and Pleasure Club, second lining. So a lot of the Black traditions of Mardi Gras are featured in this documentary. And it gives them all of the origin stories and basically the African and indigenous roots behind all of them. We have, because Royce Osborne was a founding member of the Congo Square Skull and Bone Gang, we have his apron and his mask over here. And they actually wake up the neighborhoods on Mardi Gras morning as early as 4 or 5 a.m. They start beating on drums, and then they actually creep through the neighborhood, banging on people's windows and doors to scare them awake. And it's all about reminding the community that life can be very, very short, and death really could be knocking at your door. So you gotta get up and celebrate this Mardi Gras day like it could very well be your last. And it also has kind of a play on the carnival season, the shedding of flesh. When you shed your flesh, all you got is skull and bone. So that is sort of that connection as well. Over here is a piece of a black masking Indian suit. Those suits can take years to make. They can weigh over 100 pounds. They can have millions of glass beads. And they're made in honor of indigenous people who actually helped their ancestors escape slavery, whether it was by giving them food, water, and shelter, or physically hiding them in suits that would mask who they were. And when they managed to escape, they would actually join the tribe. So some of those Afro and indigenous cultures started to blend together. And from generation after generation, for hundreds of years now, the masking Indians have been passing on the beating style, which is actually more rooted in West African tribes, and the whole construction of the suit, which is heavily influenced by indigenous cultures. So it's a really neat fusion. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop babbling. I'll play the video.
Yeah.
And when we're done, we'll move on to the next one.
Chief Job, original, uptown ruler, part-time ruler, no wow, don't know how.
She popping and weaving, so Lord, she screaming, showing them boots now. She showing them cuffs now. She calling your bluff now. Me the on the river, my bloody don't ship out. I swim the ocean, it flows off my portion. She showed me motion. Hey, mama, hey, mama. Come across the land. Old man, the seven walk, Creole land. Y'all all know that I'm the Indian man. We're down in the lower nine waters of land. As you can see, yes, we some big chiefs, and we be pretty big chiefs down in New Orleans. As you can see, yes, we the big chiefs, and we the pretty big chiefs down in New Orleans. And we the pretty big chiefs down in New Orleans. We the pretty big chiefs down in New Orleans.
And if you want to see that whole documentary, it airs every Mardi Gras to hear me talk. So I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. This is the Taking It to the Streets. We got 5 different artists in here. Jade Myers did this sports wall called the Same Stream. Feel free to catch the fumble or use those footballs as props. The Floor is a Neat Collage by Joshua Haley, featuring photos and maps of New Orleans. This is a second line mural by Co Young on this wall. It's called Come Outside. Dance with them or sit on our green stoop over here. And then finally over here is, well, not finally, almost finally. This is Noah Church's wall. You hold the key, you hop the curb, there is a little lip, so just watch your step. Hold the key to the city, stand on our French Quarter balcony, hang out with our Mardi Gras crews. And then finally, The Wacky World of Food by Jeremy Payton. get a big old bite out of our Peacemaker po' boy in a corny photo, or hang out with these gentlemen back here who are so overstuffed, they're turning into po' boy vegetables. We've got lettuce, pickle, and tomato right there. And then when you're done, there's 9 rooms left. So there's so much more to see on your own. If you have any questions and you see anybody like me, my friend Karina or Juan, we're all wearing JamNola stuff, flag us down, we're happy to help. There's that single cell restroom there and more restrooms, a men's room and a ladies room in the next room along the purple wall. But those are the only bathrooms, just remember where they are. Yes, they're by the bathrooms in the next room as well. So, yeah. That's all. So thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great day.
Yeah. This is what I was looking for, this shit here. Look, egg floor.
She said, take your time so you don't have to backtrack through the museum. You missed it when she was saying it.
There's another room over there?
You was shamoking.
Huh?
Huh?
There's another room over that way?
I didn't see one, no. Ooh, so beautiful. Oh. She said you could pretty much touch everything except stuff that's behind a rope. Wow.
You gonna write it?
Yeah, where do I put it?
On the wall.
Would please write. I hope this dream or positive message is a leak and put it on the Jennifer's classroom to the wall. But I'm gonna do it.
No.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
What?
Go ahead.
What you put manifest
The good time, April 2023. Where you want to put yours? Right there?
You just wanna do everything. Why you trying to
I'm trying to put your shit where everybody can see it. Like close, right here where the wall at. Where the stuff at. Okay. All right.
do my thing. We be all on the video. I'm doing me a video. I was gonna do a good one for the both of us, James. That's what I was finna do.
Come on in here. Oh, you can get up in there. Go up in there. Like
You ain't got you need hold on.